Today on the channel, we take a look at the Disney Store and Hasbro Pulse exclusive Excalibur set. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends unboxing and review. And today we've got a Disney Store Hasbro Pulse exclusive set of Excalibur. But remember, for all your Marvel Legends needs that aren't this set, hit up Big Bad Toy Store, link in the description below. And we're going to do this video like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about it, we're going to unbox it, we're going to talk about it. We'll see where it goes from there, but we love these nice 3-packs. First one we remember, of course, is the Love Triangle 3-pack with Jean Grey, Wolverine, Cyclops. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful set from a few years past. And then we get this one out there, and then of course we know there is an X-Force set, which we should have in the next week or two, I would say. But this one is pretty cool, as Captain Britain is one of my all-time favorites, or I should say one of my favorites back when I was a little kid. I loved Captain Britain, and funny story, I actually tried to make a custom Captain Britain figure out of, I think it was an old Toy Biz Daredevil figure back in the day. I remember dragging my dad to the hobby store. So, Dad, I need to get paint. I need to get some paint brushes, and I'm going to just do this. I figured, how hard could it be? A 9-year-old kid, you just paint the figure. It'll look just like one of these. It'll look perfect. Well, as you can imagine, I wish I still had that figure somewhere because, man, oof, brutal, brutal. But I loved it because when I was little, in the original XMEN Toy Biz figures, it was a long time till we got a Captain Britain. I don't even know if we ever did. I don't think I ever got one. For me, it filled a gaping hole in my collection. I needed Captain Britain because I loved him so much. But this one obviously is going to defeat that one by a millionfold at that point. But it's one of those memories that has always stuck with me that I wanted one so bad I went to the hobby store and bought paint and stuff. And I am not a customizer, as you guys are fully aware. But a cool way to get 3 Excalibur characters out there. We're building out that Excalibur team a little bit. And we got a Shadowcat, Kitty Pryde, of course, with Captain Britain here. And then Megan. I've called her both over my time, so I might go back and forth between them. I'm not sure exactly if it... I think it's Megan, but it's definitely spelled different. But Megan... You guys know what I mean. You'll understand. But let's take a look at the packaging first. Love the blue coloring on this one. Love the yellow background. Really makes it pop with like the purplish pinkish band right here. Just a fabulous in-box package right here. Just beautiful. I could see a lot of mint on card people saying, oh, this is one of the best mint on card Marvel Legends in a long time. And I could not argue with you here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I like it a whole lot. I got extra heads, a lot of accessories with every character here. Very, very cool. On the top, you got that little X action going on with the blue. And a bunch of smaller X's behind it. On the side, you get the trading cards. If you were of the age, you know and you know. I love these trading cards. I had all of them but one. I forget which one I was missing, but I remember buying pack after pack after pack, trying to get the one card I was missing. It was somebody like Skinwalker. I can't remember who it was. I was missing one card and I could never get it. All my friends, we would trade and stuff. I just couldn't get it from anybody. So I was just missing one card. That was just a colossal failure. If there was the internet back then, I would have got it off eBay or something. But I love the trading cards. Same thing on the other side here. Warnings, UPC on the bottom. And then in the back, we got the trading cards, and I love that they use the tail of the tape and all that kind of stuff on the back of the cards. So let's read these real quick. You got the Excalibur logo at the top, Marvel Legends at the other corner, and you got all the warnings and all that stuff that nobody cares about on the bottom. Let's see what it says in these trading cards, though. How about Marvel's Shadowcat, Catherine Kitty Pryde, 5'4", 105 pounds. Ankeny X-Men 129, 1980. Ah, 1980, a beautiful year. Shadowcat has a mutant ability to phase her molecules, letting her pass through walls and allowing things she touches to do the same. Oh, great power to have. Captain Britain, old Brian Braddock, 6'6", 257 pounds. Captain Britain Weekly #1, 1976. So he's older than I thought he was. Using his super strength, flying ability, and courage. Oh, I gotta use that courage. Captain Britain fights for justice throughout the world and in other dimensions as well. And then we get to Megan. She's variable. She's from Excalibur. From 1986, New Mutants Annual #2. Megan is a mystical mutant metamorph, able to change her shape at will. Oh, that's right, she can. She's a shapeshifter. Oh, shapeshifter. Love a good shapeshifter. All right, get this out of here. There it it is. I took the background with it, but that's the way it goes sometimes. See you later, off to the side. Look at that beautiful background going on there. Is that all cards? Oh, it is all the cards. How cool is that? Colossus, Gambit, Storm, Rogue, Colossus, Gable, Beast, Deadpool, Wolverine, Cyclops. Pretty cool background. Like that attention to detail there. See you later. Little warnings. See you later. Get out of here. And now we get down to the old plastic prison. What do we got? Look at that. Oh boy, what a team. I just love the size on Captain Britain here. I think I'm going to like that one a lot. Let's pull them out. Let's put them in their respective corner with their respective accessories. Put that there. Interesting head. We got the extra head on Captain Britain, and I got to be honest, a head I am not super familiar with. All right. All right. Put that over there. Get old Lockheed out. We've had Lockheed in the past. I think we've had Lockheed 2 other times with Kitty Pryde previously. And I believe, didn't we get him Lockheed with Magic? I believe that was the Walgreens exclusive a few years back, if I remember correctly. There we go, and we're out. See you later. All right. Ladies first, and we're going to start with Shadowcat. Get this tape off of her, and we're in business. All right, we're ready to go. Shadowcat coming with extra hands. The Marvel Legends team knows, Hasbro knows, you need 2 fists with a superhero. She has 2 fists, and then she has the magical hands on her. So choose your own hand adventure. What hand do you want for Shadowcat? Hey, you tell me. But Shadowcat, very blue character. Working blue. Ooh, that's some tough joints going on there. I'm not going to tempt fate. Holy cow, both of them. Both elbow joints, I think, need a little bit of heat to them. They both are not wanting to move, and it's such a thin peg, I'm scared I'd break the peg off. So I ain't going to get too crazy there. Beautiful head sculpt on this one, though. It really does pop. I love the new painting technique they have on some of these characters, and this one is, I don't know, I'm not an artist, I don't know how to do it, but I love the looks of the face on this one. Beautiful. The hair is beautiful. Then you get to the blue. It's all blue costume, 2 shades of blue here, with a nice little wrapping going on there on the side. Very cool as well. It is free floating, so it does move around. A little bit of a black paint smudge on that one. That's unfortunate. She's got a nice big collar on her. I mean, this just screams 1980s is what this screams to me. Early 90s, I guess you could say that too. But very, very cool. I like Shadowcat. I'm happy to get Kitty Pryde in this formation, as when I was collecting and first started reading comics, this is the way she was represented, or at least my first memories of her being represented. So when I do think Kitty Pryde, I think this is what I think of. Shadowcat right here. We put her on a stand here. See if she fits. She does. She fits on a ringside collectible stand. Use the discount code Kyle. Save 10%. Like I always say, spend your money on your figures, not your stands. RingsideCollectibles.com. Discount code Kyle. So I like that. Then you get Lockheed. Like I said, I think we've seen him before. A little purple dragon going on. He's all purple all throughout except a little white on his eyes. You have to play with it where you want him to sit. He usually sits on a shoulder, and it looks like his tail has a little curl, so you could hook it through there. You'd have to work on it a little bit, but you could hook it around the hair, I think, to put it on her shoulder if you were so inclined. Kind of a rough look right there, but you get the point. But that's a good accessory for her. It makes all the sense in the world. Lockheed, a very famous character with her in the comics, at least during my time of reading. So Shadowcat, I'm here for it. I like it. This is what I'm looking for. My favorite figure of the year, not even close, but a character and a figure I've been wanting in my collection, so I'm very happy to have that one there. So now we turn our attention to another female. We're going to do ladies first. We always are courteous and kind to the lady friends out there. We've got Megan, one or the other. There it is. You got the 2 fists, much like Shadowcat, 2 fists going on here. I like that a whole lot. And I like this figure. She always reminded me a little bit of Namor. I think it was just because of her coloring and her no shoes. I don't know. I do got a bad smudge, though, right on her neck of green paint. I don't know if I can get that off or not. But once again, a fabulous face here. The painting on this face is just absolutely fabulous. I love her kind of elf ears going on. She almost reminds me of Peter Pan. This is what kind of reminds me of Peter Pan. Was it Peter Pan Peanut Butter? Oh, don't get me started on the great Peter Pan Peanut Butter recall of 2005. Oh boy, a lot of overtime. Crazy times, crazy times. That'll be a good video one day. maybe not, but it reminds me of Peter Pan is kind of what this looks like. But man, I'm a sucker for this figure. The green and black really pops against the big blonde hair. I mean, outside of Medusa, the old Walgreens exclusive, this might be the most hair on a female Marvel Legends figure of all time. And I like it. It looks beautiful. As we know, she had big flowing hair that she would use in her comic appearances out there. Boy, I like this one. I like this one more than Shadowcat. I'm going to say that. In Shadowcat, I have more of a connection to that character, an old Kitty Pryde, than I do Megan. But man, this looks good. This looks really good. One thing that I don't like here is the joint in there is skin tone colored, where they should have painted that green. It looks kind of funny when you have it open like that. But I love it. I love this figure. This figure blew away my expectations. This could be the sleeper of the set. She fits perfectly on a ringside collectible stand as well. A little bit of overspray on her feet as well on this one. So a little bit of a sloppy paint job. Unfortunately, on this good of a figure, this is the sleeper of the set. I'm fairly confident. I was going in, Captain Britain was going to be what I was all about. This one I didn't have high expectations for, but this is a beautiful, beautiful figure. I like it. I like it. I'm here for it. More Excalibur the better, but I will tell you that hair is awfully heavy leaning her over. So watch out for that. Now we get to the one, Kyle's dream figure as a child. We're finally getting it here in figure form. I know there was a Toy Biz version back in the day. Not for me. Not for me. I don't like those old Marvel Legends Toy Biz figures. This I do like. And this is the size I wanted for Captain Britain. A nice good size on him here. Gosh, unfortunately the paint issues on this set is a little rough. A little issue over here on her robe tie thing, whatever you call that thing. We got some on her chest here and her feet. And this, they were painting that line underneath the nose and they went up and they got a, you'll see it in the glamour shot. So that is unfortunate. It's just a little bit off and enough to notice that just drives you nuts. It's disappointing. And the bad thing is, too, when you order online, you can't check to see the faces. Is this the face I want? Is the paint apps good on this one? You have no hope in that. And that's the worst part about ordering online. But I got to be honest, if I found this pack at the store, I don't know if I would have looked that close. I'm terrible at that. And I need to get better at looking closer for inaccuracies, paint mishaps, stuff like that. But an interesting figure, Captain Britain here. Once again, you got red pegs on the outside, and then you got red on the inside against the blue. That does catch my eye and feels a little bit weird. I'm not usually too nitpicky about that, but that was one of the first things I saw when I looked at this. Much like when I opened up Megan's arm, you could see that pin right in there, or the joint not being colored correctly, at least where I sit, which as you guys know is right here. So I don't know, a few nitpicks there, but I do like the size of this Captain Britain. I'm glad they gave him this size. I feel this is about the perfect size for him. Sometimes you worry they might give him like a Cyclops size or a smaller size where he's a big dude. He's 6'6", 255 pounds. He's a big dude. But you got the blue, the red, the Captain Britain we know, we love. There's been a few different versions of Captain Britain, and I actually like each one a little bit. I would say, I can't remember if this was the first one I saw or the second. Now I'm confusing myself, but I know there's another one earlier where he looks a little bit different. I would be here for that. Maybe that'll be released as a non-exclusive in the future. I'm sure a lot of people would not be opposed to that because I'm sure some people won't get this pack. If you're like me, you don't have a Disney store available to you. There's no Disney store anywhere near my where I live. Hasbro Pulse, of course, if you want to be a member, you want to pay, do all that. But you got to be honest, take that business step back. A lot of people that collect don't know anything about Hasbro Pulse. They don't even know it exists. So there's always that. So I think another Captain Britain down the line, I think, is a possibility out there. At least the rest of the paint on this one seems to be pretty good, pretty solid. I don't see any mess-ups with the white, blue, and red. Solid throughout. I thought for a second he has butterfly shoulders, but it's just the indentation of his muscles on his back. But it's a good hulking version of Captain Britain. I think that's a good word, a very hulking, large one. I like that he's got the little knee pad guards, like kind of on the top of his boots. Very comic accurate out there, at least as I remember it. Got that boot swivel right there. You got the ankles. Just a beefy figure, and you don't have to worry about him falling over and stuff as he stands perfectly on his own, but I'm sure he does fit on a ringside collectible stand as well. Stick him on one of those just for the heck of it, and he fits like a glove. He does come with two fisted hands, so we're seeing a pattern here. Each character has a set of fisted hands it comes with, so choose your own hand adventure, as we always say. I like that a whole lot. And then we get the alternate head of Captain Britain, and luckily the paint is better on the nose, but under the right eye we got a little bit blue mixed in. So another sub-poor paint job on this one. That's just unfortunate. I don't remember him with the goatee and the beard. Hey, but I'm here for it all day long. Goatees and beards are in, if you ask me. So looks pretty cool. I think, though, for my display, he has to be this. This is the way I know him and remember him. So I'm putting this down here. He does come with the big old sword here. I like that they gave some black to the hilt, the handle of the sword. Good decorations here into the plastic, good molding going on. I wouldn't even be opposed to a little bit more color to this sword, but it is still pretty cool. And of course, he'll be able to hold this. He's got big open hands here. Fits right in there. Look at that. Fabulous. Fabulous Captain Britain. Paint issues aside, this is what I've been waiting a long, long time for. Like I said, that old Toy Biz Marvel Legends, those Marvel Legends just didn't do it for me. I know some of you guys love them. Just not for me. For whatever reason, I just didn't connect with those, so I didn't collect them, and I'm not going back to get them. I was waiting for this type of a Captain Britain, and finally, all these years later, hey, guess what? We got them. Same thing with Megan. I didn't know this was a character I really wanted or needed until I got it today. I like this one a whole lot. Probably the best face of the three on this one. And then the big blonde hair and the color contrast just really does going to pop on my shelf really good. And then Shadowcat Kitty Pryde, hey, perfect. We'll take her all day long. Looks beautiful. That's how I remember her from the comic book days. I'm here for it. But what say you guys out there? Where do you sit on these three? Did you pick up this pack? Did you pass on this pack? If you have plans to play the long game, you guys let me know in the comments your thoughts on this Excalibur 3-pack. Don't forget to follow me on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. Follow me on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. As you guys know, we got Marvel Legend videos all the time. Pretty much every Marvel Legend that comes through, hey, guess what? It gets unboxed on the channel. So subscribe, hit the notification bell, like this video. You made it this far. And then go to ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson. Pick up your very own Rockin' and Rollin', Struttin' and Strollin' t-shirt. Support the channel. So there it is for Excalibur. I am Kyle. I will see you guys all real soon.